Colorado is booming, and the only thing that seems to be growing faster than the Denver skyline is the cost of living. Denver 7 is committed to bringing you stories that get to the heart of what matters to our Colorado.
Like the cost of living, like how it's impacting our teachers. Now listen to this. Denver rents are up 36% since 2010. Home prices have doubled. But the one thing that has barely changed is teacher pay.
You've seen the statistic. Our state ranks 46th for teacher pay, and many teachers are just fed up, and teachers from several metro districts are staging walkouts and plan to hold protests at the state capitol later this week.
Well, tonight, Denver 7's Jennifer Kovalevsky introduces us to a Jeffco teacher who is working 15 hours every day just to pay the bills.
This is what Krista Degernes's Colorado looks like.
About 5:30.
Every morning. She's up with the sunrise and begins working before breakfast.
Got my cereal, which I'll wolf down when I get there. And then I put out fires throughout the day. 7th and 8th grade special ed, which really equates to reading intervention.
Then she heads out the door for school.
I grab my coat and shut lights off, and then we'll head out. We are headed to Ken Carl Middle School. Right now it's 6:21.
And this is just Krista's first stop of what could be a 14-hour workday.
At school, probably 9, and then at the office, depending on the day, sometimes as little as 2, sometimes as many as 5.
A second-year teacher, Degernes says she makes $42,000 a year living in Ken Carroll, not nearly enough to pay for rent or the thousands in student loans. So she lives with her father.
I need to be able to pay my bills, and teaching alone is not sufficient. Is the anesthetic kicking in for you?
To help close the gap.
Feeling pretty puffy.
Degernes now moonlights as a dental hygienist a few miles away.
Very hard to make ends meet in Colorado with cost of living being really high. This is my classroom.
Starting her mornings here at Ken Carroll Middle School, where she helps kids with learning disabilities read. And ending her day here at this dental office, she's clocking 55 to 70 hours a week.
Every profession started with an education.
But her reality is the same reality teachers across our Colorado are facing.
Educators who have second jobs are all over the place. My story is not unique.
And a recent report from the National Center for Educational Statistics backs that up. They found about 16% of teachers nationwide are working second jobs.
But I'm motivated by the fact that I'm making an impact on kids' lives.
And she's forced to choose. Give up her passion of teaching or work more, burning the candle at both ends.
I would be able to do a better job if I did not have to have a second job. That is for sure. Yes, where are you at right now?
And that's why Degernes is sharing her story. Now she just hopes her voice,
education is a right,
and the voices of thousands of other Colorado teachers demanding higher pay and more school funding can have an impact to the state capitol.
I hope that the movement makes a difference and it's not just noise.
In Jefferson County, Jennifer Kovalevsky, Denver 7.
And her story is so common, teachers will rally at the Capitol on Thursday and Friday, and nearly all of the metro districts in our state have canceled classes for one of those 2 days, and you can find the full list on the Denver 7 app. And now we want to hear